Good morning. Out on the old permission again today. See what I can find. The weather, windy. I'm just sheltering out the wind at the moment so I can film this. Possible showers today. Possible heavy showers. But I'll see what I can do. And I'll see you on the first hole. First target off the other day from that hole was just a piece of lead. That's all it is. Right, on to the next hole. Next target, reading 20 on the Simplex, and it's a small cartridge case, probably 0.22. Yeah, that's all it is. Right, on to the next hole. Sorry about the wind. Just got this lovely buckle out of the hole, and you can see how deep it was. It must have been a good, what, 5-6 inches. That will clean up nice. I'm happy with that. That is a nice buckle. Wow. I think it's one of the best ones I've ever found, actually. Right, on to the next hole. I've just gave that buckle a little spray and a clean, and look at the detail on that. It's absolutely superb. That is a beauty. The detail on that. That's the back end. That is a beauty. One of the best buckles I've ever found. That is very nice. Detail on it. Right, I'll see you on the next hole. This was reading 65. I think it's a bit of bronze. That's what it is, a bit of bronze. It's quite heavy. Right, on to the next hole. Just dug this up, horseshoe. Not as big as the last one I got, but another one for my collection for the garden. Lovely. Right, on to the next hole. Just had a reading of 75, and I'm 100% sure it's a musket ball. Yep. Happy with that. I don't mind finding those. Yep, one musket ball. Lovely. On to the next hole. Good thing about the SP24, you can get amongst all the stubble without, knocking it. It's quite a small coil. Just found another cartridge case under the surface. Yeah, there it is. Right, on to the next hole. At least it's not raining, that's the main thing. I'm just going to go down this hill now. See what I can find. The weather's holding off, which is good. Oh, that last target, which was the cartridge case, came up to about 23. Right, on to the next hole. Another cartridge case, bigger one this time. Sorry about the wind. That's it. On to the next hole. This came in at a solid 90 and it's a big lump of lead. I think it's one of the biggest pieces I've ever found actually. It's got to be a good few pounds. Right, on to the next hole. Just dug this one out, reading about 90, and it's an old cartridge case. That is quite an old one. Yeah. Right, on to the next hole. This was reading in the 70s, and it's somewhere in here. There it is. It's lead. It's round, so I wonder what that was used for. That's different. Right, on to the next hole. Just dug this little item up. It was reading about 26. Piece of metal. It's got a couple of studs on it, as you can see. Didn't know what it was off. Right, on to the next hole. Just had a iffy target here and this came up. I don't know whether it's a coin or a button, to tell you the truth. Looks in the right state. What I'll have to do is clean it up a bit better when I get home. It's perfectly round. Right, on to the next hole. First target reading in the 50s, and I think it's a musket ball. Yep, that's a musket ball, all right. I need a new pair of gloves. Right, on to the next hole. This was reading 26. This little item here. Could that have been a coin in its days? I don't know. Right, on to the next hole. Just give that item a clean and you can see a rim going round, well, just inside. You can see all the little dots. See it better there. So I would say that was a coin at some stage. Right, on to the next hole. Just dug this up. It was a iffy sort of scratchy target and I think it's a musket shot. Yeah, that's what it is, musket shot. Right, on to the next hole. This came up at a solid 52 and it's a screaming target and it's a lump of lead. That's all it is. A lump of lead. Be in my scrap bucket. Right, on to the next hole. Just found this item. It's reading in the 70s. Don't know what it is. No idea what that is. Right, on to the next hole. So that's quite heavy as well. Just dug this out the hole. It was I-20s. Where's the imprint? What is it? Very thin. Oh, it's got a pattern on that side. Oh dear, what's that then? Let's just give that a clean and I'll see if there's anything on the other side as well. Yeah, clean it up a little bit better. Whether it's a button, because it's got nothing on the back, it's got no shank on the back. I can't see where it would have been one. Different off, it's got to be a button. Looking at it. Right, on to the next hole. That was quite deep down. Where is it? It's another musket ball. Yeah, it's still got the thing on the top, side, bottom, whatever you want to call it. It's never been fired. That would have been broke off from another one. Yeah, perfectly round. Happy with that. Right, on to the next hole. Yeah, sun's still out. Bit of a breeze, but nothing you can't manage. Yeah. 360 degrees. Lovely. Right, on to the next hole. Right, I'll show you my finds from today. Right, let's start off first with the people have told me it's a Georgian shoe buckle. Absolutely superb. It's one of the best buckles I've ever found. I'm sure that can be cleaned up a little bit better than what it is. But all I did was give it a spray and a slight brush with a toothbrush. But that is a beauty. Really pleased with that. That's got to be my find. Best find this year so far, I would say. Going on from that, found this LiQWYD. Perfectly round. Somebody can tell me a bit more about that, it'd be much appreciated. This item here, which I'm 100% sure now it's a button. You can't see where the shank was on the back, but it's got to be a button. But that's quite nice. Never found one like that one before. This item here, if you look closely, you can see dotted lines going round the top there, and it carries on. Whether it was a coin at one stage or maybe a button, I don't know. Nothing on the back, but it's completely fragile and worn out. This item, I don't know what it is. Quite heavy. Don't know what that is. Oh, by the way, I've got me coffee. I'll show me coffee. Musket balls today. 3 musket balls, the larger ones, and a musket shot. 1 coin, which I've cleaned up a little bit better, and it's a Isle of Man penny. What's that doing in the middle of a field? I do not know. various shell cases, 3 different sizes, as you can see. Right big lump of lead, that is quite heavy. That will go in my scrap bucket. Some more lead, a bit of bronze, and my horseshoe. So that's my finds for today. Quite pleased about what I found in the short time I was out, especially the buckle. Really nice. Right, I'll see you on my next hunt.